Hey everybody.
Hi.
That's Pat.
That's Mackenzie.
And this is My Hero Academia.
Heck yeah. It's been a minute since our last episode, and we left on quite the cliffhanger. Quite the cliffhanger.
You talk about it. I'm just you just do you too.
So, two strapping young men exit the building in the middle of the night. What are they going to talk about? What are they doing? We
need to talk about your quirk.
We need to talk about your quirk.
This is the cut in between the narrator and just imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine.
We end up at the building that Deku and Bakugo fought in their very first battle training at UA. And Bakugo makes it known that he knows. He knows about what he knows about Deku's quirk. He knows how he got Deku's quirk. It all adds up. He tells him all the pieces, and he says, I want to know. I want to hear it from you. I asked All Might, and he didn't tell me. So, you're going to tell me, and we're going to finish this right here, right now.
So let's finish it.
Let's finish it.
Right here, right
now.
Right here,
right now. I've been waiting so long.
Let's get to it.
I've been giving it a lot of thought. You got your quirk from All Might, didn't you? He gave you his power.
I wish I could shake my eyeballs like that.
You're not trying to deny anything, which means I must be right. So say it.
Okay, what if it's true?
When you and I were kids, we both wanted to be like All Might. But I had the potential. Then somehow a little nobody like you was singled out by the person I admired most, and I didn't even realize it. That's why we're here. We are settling this. Right here.
Will you dance with me,
right
Deku?
now.
Wait, what? How is that the best way for us to work things out? No, this is bad.
A little
We're
more
not even
intense than
supposed
just
to
a
be
dance.
straight up by ourselves. Why don't we talk about this during one of our free periods? We could reserve a training room or something. There's no reason it has to be right now.
If we fight for real at school, we'll be stopped.
Oh, dang.
I want to know what made All Might give his power to a loser like you. Let me see for myself. Is it because you looked up to him more than I did? And if that's the case, does it mean everything I've done to be like him is wrong?
No, Kacchan.
Hey! Did you see what he just did? Man, it doesn't get any cooler than All Might!
He's always smiling, no matter how bad things get.
No matter how much trouble he's in, he's always the winner!
He's the coolest in the universe! Do you think I can be a hero too?
You really want to do this?
If you don't want to get hurt, punch back. Oh yeah, you switched to using kicks more these days, didn't you?
Come on, stop! This isn't smart! Kacchan! A right hook? No, I got him like that before. He'll remember. That's a feint.
Hey, Eraserhead! Your students are loitering at ground beta. You're responsible for rounding them up.
Are you kidding me?
He's like, God damn it.
Who would be stupid enough to sneak out?
Oh.
You have to stop this. Why hurt each other when we could just talk things out? You were right to look up to All Might like you did. I know just how much he meant to you when we were growing. I told you to wait!
Wait for me, please! Kacchan!
You were always behind me, our whole lives.
Are you alright?
You were stuck to me. I couldn't get rid of you. No matter how much I tried, you kept coming back.
Listen to me! All Might was my hero, but you were the one actually in my life!
He's faster than before.
Because I was so emotional, I lost a bit of control. I'd been focusing on keeping my full cowling at 5% power the entire time. But I didn't realize how much stronger my body had gotten thanks to all the training and testing. I thought you were incredible, Kacchan. I wanted to see what you'd become! That's the reason! I kept chasing after you!
Just gotta bro it out. Just gotta bro it out.
I wasn't prepared for this new level of speed. I'd never admit something like this to your face, but the truth is...
Can't you see? That's why I want to beat you! Because you're amazing!
When I get riled up and my desire to win surpasses my desire to save someone, without meaning to, I start talking like you. You're so mean sometimes, and I hate it. But my idea of victory is so tied to the image of you in my head, that in those moments I can't help but imitate you.
I've got the upper hand in the air!
I didn't jump without a plan! Kacchan thinks he's got a strong handle on my new shoot style. But I'm not nice enough to let him pummel me, just to relieve a little stress. The only reason I'm using my kicks is so my arms don't get too abused. But I never said I couldn't use them at 5%! You're the best! That's why I want to defeat you!
Oh.
Now, it's your turn.
I have to, in order to meet the expectations that All Might has for me! I'll work until I have full control of this borrowed quirk. And I'll finally beat you with my own power!
I won't lose to you!
Damn! Oh, God.
That's it. We're done here. I won this fight. You have All Might's power. But even using his strength, even after making it your own, somehow you still managed to lose to me. Why? How could you lose?
Stop this right now. Both of you. I'm sorry, but I heard what you said.
All Might, when do you get here?
I didn't notice before. I should have.
It's too late now. Why did you pick Deku? It started when the sludge villain came, didn't it? So why him?
He was powerless, but still more heroic than anyone else. I knew you were strong, that much was obvious. You were someone who could already fight, so I decided that he should have a chance to stand in the ring.
But now you know I'm weak too. I always wanted to be like you, which meant being as strong as possible. But look what I did to you. Because I'm not good enough.
This is not your fault, young Bakugo. I was always going to lose my power. You couldn't do anything to change that. You are strong, but I focused too much on your physical strength and overlooked what was important. This isn't your burden. I apologize. Sometimes I forget that you're children. After being a hero for so many years, you learn a few things. Striving to be the best, like you, young Bakugo. And caring deeply about people, about rescuing those in trouble, like you, young Midoriya. Both of those feelings are necessary in a hero. Otherwise, they'll never truly be able to represent justice. That's why you admire his strength so much, young Midoriya. And I know that's why you've always feared his heart and spirit, young Bakugo. Now that you've laid your feelings out on the table, maybe you can understand each other. If you have mutual respect and focus on making one another stronger, I've no doubt you'll become the ultimate heroes, winning and saving people at the same time.
Damn it. That's not what I wanted to hear. You had the strongest guy in the world lay the groundwork for you. Don't you dare lose again.
I'll work harder, so that I can beat you.
Okay, talk. Who knows about you two?
Recovery Girl and Principal Nezer do. As far as students go, only you.
And you don't want this to get out, because that would be bad. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone what's going on. Unlike Deku, I can keep my mouth shut. This will stay between us.
Subtle jab.
Thanks, Kacchan.
You don't deserve this. I should be down on my hands and knees begging for you to keep this secret from me. Yet here you are being considerate and helping me out. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you. It would just be a real pain if this got out and messed stuff up.
Now that it's come to this, I can explain what's happened between me and young Midoriya. That's only fair.
And so, All Might told Kacchan the whole backstory. About the power passed down through generations in order to be used against great evil. About how he used that power to become the symbol of peace. How he was gravely injured, which limited his strength. And finally, how he chose his successor.
If this got out, people'd be confused and they'd start wondering where the power is. You idiot, what were you thinking when you first told me about it?
It was my own choice to use up the last of my abilities. I said this earlier, but that was in no way your fault.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't change what I have to do. I'm gonna end up being the #1 hero no matter what!
True. You're right about that.
Things aren't gonna be the same though, Deku. You got that? You've been watching me and everyone around you, absorbing what you see to get stronger. Well, I can do the exact same thing and keep getting better myself. I'll go higher than even you, Chosen One.
Right. Then I guess I'll just have to be better than that.
You what?
I have to go higher than you!
Damn it, nerd! I just said I was gonna be the one to surpass you!
I know! And now I'm saying that I'm gonna go beyond that level!
What?
They've become proper rivals now, in a way that they weren't before.
I'm gonna be a hero plus
Between
one.
me and All Might became a secret the three of us shared.
I understand that they felt they had to break the rules. But this isn't something I can just ignore. There must be a suitable punishment. Who threw the first punch?
I did.
I also went pretty hard. It wasn't just him.
You're both on house arrest. 4 days for Bakugo and 3 for Midoriya. During that time, you'll clean all the common areas in the dorm morning and night. Plus, I want a written apology. If your injuries need to be checked out, head to the infirmary. But don't rely on the old lady's quirk this time. Figure out a way to heal yourselves. That's all.
Alright. Yay! There is an after credits.
Okay.
What? You guys threw down and now you're under house arrest?
Hilarious! You're both morons. Pinnacle of stupidity.
So did you guys make up after, or?
Well, it wasn't that we made up exactly. It's kinda hard to put into words.
You're lucky you two got away with house arrest. So this does mean you'll miss the opening ceremony we're going to right now. Bakugo, what about our extra classes?
Shut up, Icy Hot! This has nothing to do with you!
Okay, well, thanks for cleaning up.
So, about my shoot style. What did you think of it?
Your movements are too obvious. Even when you got faster, I was able to dodge them. You're not gonna win any fight that way.
Oh, right.
And when you added in punches, it really pissed me off.
Got it.
Here's the preview.
Whole
was
episode.
good.
My bad, guys.
That was good.
Yeah! Yeah!
That was good. I mean, like, I felt it earlier, but just that last little scene got me teary-eyed. Just him willing to be like, yeah, here's how you can improve a little bit. That was good. That was really good. Lots of feels. Lots of this episode alone takes Bakugo from wherever you thought about Bakugo to like, okay, cool. Now he's one of the best characters of the show. How absolutely, utterly heartbreaking that he felt he was the reason All Might was done, and that he was carrying that for however long the time frame between that episode and.
Did you catch on to that? Did you ever suspect that?
Nope. I mean, I knew he was like frustrated with everything in general, and he didn't like that he was kidnapped and that Deku beat him, and like I thought it was just a compounding of like all of it, and then being jealous of the power. So yeah, to be able to flip that and have that like I didn't think there was going to be like a bad fight. Like I didn't think it was going to be we're ending our relationship level fight. And we kind of discussed this before, that I've seen images, so like it was slightly spoiled that I know they weren't going to become like mortal enemies, but I did not expect the way that got handled to be there, that they could bond over that shared trauma of just like, hey, we witnessed the end of our number one hero together, and we both feel responsible in different ways, and we have never talked to each other at all about any of our feelings, let alone this monumentally world-altering event that we're both involved in. So that was good. And excuse my language, I fucking love that at the end of it, he's like, how dare you lose to me? That he was just like, you've been given this power, don't you fucking dare lose to me again. And I thought that was like the big oomph, where it's just like realizing like,
I'm glad it hit you.
Yeah, that he is like not necessarily accepting of it, but like he knows like this is the cards we've been dealt, this is the way things are. And you were the chosen one, but I'm going to make sure to kick the shit out of you until I can't, because if you've been given this power, it is your responsibility to never lose.
And the flip side of that is, still in that moment before All Might comes in and steps in to say it's not your fault, he made All Might lose his power. This is what he thinks, at least. And it was given to Deku, who is losing. So not only is it, don't you dare lose again, but he gave it to you, who is losing, and I am responsible that he gave it to you also, who is losing. So like, it's all bad for him. Every single little bit, he's like, we've messed up. We've done something. I've messed up, and I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, we've done a horrifically world-altering timeline.
So again, like, don't you dare fail again. Yeah, is a perfect metaphor of that. It's just like, not metaphor, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that when I don't know, when he said that was just the like,
ow,
Bakugo.
Ow.
You just went up like 6,000 times in my heart.
Right?
I've never disliked Bakugo. Well, I take that. In the first episode, before I knew anything, I was like, what a dick. But I've never I've never hated him. I think the only character that I'm ever like is Mineta. But is
fair.
But he's never been high like on my like love list. I've never been, just like, because there's so many characters, and I have said many times, I love all the characters. That's what makes this show so amazing, is because you do care about every single character in different ways, in different levels. But he's always been like mid-tier. It's just like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, he's great. I love his personality, like, and how it clashes with everybody. But yeah, that was just, that's the like the Grinch moment, where it's just like, and my love for Bakugo grew 3 sizes that day. And before I go, just because it's fun, it has nothing to do with the episode, Mackenzie has this awesome My Hero mug.
It combines 2 of my favorite things.
And yeah, it's My Hero characters in Halloween costumes.
Yay! Go get it. Hot topic. Yeah.
Look at it. It's adorable.
He's cute. Anyway, in the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.